Welcome to FOH this week. Something a bit different. We're having a Sancho Panza Eslavo regional release, Serbia 2014.
Serbian cigar, seriously. You got these with a glass top
It's a
bottle.
Cuban cigar, Serbia. It's a 109. Gorgeous. Gorgeous size. I love this. Comes in cabinets of 50 only.
Oh, okay.
1,200 cabinets of 50 from memory.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a bit of coin to put down on a cigar, isn't it?
You'd want to like it.
You know, 50...
Because these won't be cheap, I'm assuming.
Well, again, I don't even know the pricing, but no, I doubt they're going to be cheap. And we're never going to see it. And thank you so much to Jeff, because it's Jeff Boulevard who actually got these for us.
Absolutely, yeah.
Well done, mate, and thank you for sending them through, because I only had Monte Cristo Methios to do this week, and, well, Kenny wouldn't have appreciated those little things, so...
Hey, little one, because you've been raving about these things.
Yeah, I know.
So you were sneak in here with another little thing.
I'll do those with Smithy next week after Kenny's away. But, yeah. So, anyway, look at you. Great cigar. The wrapper's magnificent.
Wrapper is. Got a nice smell.
Well, what do you get in a wrapper?
Fragrant.
Okay. A bit of leather, bit toasted tobacco, that's pretty much it, isn't it? I mean, they can't be. I don't have a date code. 2014 regionals, so that could be 2014 or even 2015, to be honest.
Evans used to describe this smell as old lady's handbag. It's not a bad... not that I go around sticking my nose in old ladies' handbags, but...
Mostly in the morning when they're still in bed. Well, what?
Morning, guys. Good to... How's your handbag? Sitting here with me.
Just the draw.
I've amused myself. Here's a little punch.
Perfect draw. Hey, I like that. You know, if you're going to smoke a 109 cigar, then it better have a perfect draw, because it's just a hell... Are you going to punch that?
It fits perfectly.
Alright.
It's almost as though it was designed for it.
Don't you start bitching if you think it's a tight draw on that.
Well, if I think it's tight, I'll clip a little bit.
Okay, do that.
Honestly.
That's great. Looking forward to this. We'll be back to you at the opening
Oh, they're
thoughts.
tight, aren't they? No, I'm joking.
Don't you dare. You dare.
Easier to wind up than my mother.
Back to you shortly. Kenny, let's half glass half full on the cigar.
Lovely
Opening.
opening, absolutely. But toasty.
A lot of toast.
Yeah.
That fresh toasted bread.
Yep. Yep.
What else? I'm getting something else in there.
Bit nutty. Sort of cashew nut. A little bit grilled cashew.
Yeah, like it's Sancho Panza, isn't it? It's got a Sancho DNA there. When's the last Sancho you had?
I've just about run out of mild days. I would have one or two of those a year.
Yeah.
Normally one up at Fraser
So
Island.
Sancho Panza Sanchos.
Yeah, the big fellas. I would have had one probably last October.
Yeah.
That would be the last.
No, they're travelling.
Yeah, they're not. Well, they're down. It's not going to matter really now, because I think I've only got. Well, I might have a few left. From memory, last October's fine.
Yeah. It's been a lovely opening. Toasty.
But they got discontinued, didn't they?
Little bit of nut, not too much. They get discontinued, mate. I mean, Sancho's Panza's really only got, I think it's the Non Plus and the Belly Cosa, which is still in production.
Really?
Which is...
This is lovely.
It's got lovely poise to it. I know that, how do you say, cigar's got poise, but it does. It's got, you can tell it's just opening
Balance.
up nicely.
Got balance.
Yeah. Beautiful balance.
Yeah.
We're back at the end of the first third, but
We're
lovely
liking
opening.
this.
Yeah. Well done, Jeff.
Oh, yeah.
Bit of noise in the background as we've got someone mowing next door, but...
It's a suburban orchestra.
You'll speak up now, Kenny.
Suburban orchestra.
Suburban orchestra here at Kenny's, but...
Well, if you'd managed to bring the normal gear instead of having the camera perched on 75 Australia Post boxes.
I was rushed. First third, what are you thinking?
Lovely. Yeah, it hasn't changed much from the
It hasn't
opening.
changed at all, really. Maybe a little bit deeper. But it's toasted tobacco, it's a little bit of nut. It's a sleeper.
Oh, I think so.
You have to put it down on it.
And you can sort of see that Sancho's what they call it.
I can see Sancho Panza all through this. It's got beautiful Sancho Panza DNA. It's but there is no cream. There is no.
I don't know.
Because Sancho often brings those sweet nuances to it. With age. With age.
You can see it in time. There's no real fruit or anything, but it's sailing on very nicely.
I'm enjoying it.
Absolutely.
I'm enjoying it. Back to the next third. Second, third, Ken, what do you reckon?
It's picked up.
Picked up in which way?
It's evolved. It's got more complex and it's got more creaminess as well.
Creaminess is hit in.
To go with all the flavours we had earlier.
It's full bodied right now, guys. For me, anyway.
It's getting there. It was certainly not to begin with.
A little bit further
but
than you are.
It's now
it's
come up to.
Bodied. It's white pepper through the nose. There's still creamy aspect to it. The nuts have gone completely.
Yeah, I'm not seeing the nuts. I'm still getting toastiness.
Toastiness, yeah. I'm getting burnt wood, a woodiness to it.
A bit of caramel.
I haven't got the caramel.
I'm getting a bit of caramel. It's in that sort of creamy caramel sort of.
I'm loving the evolution of the cigar.
Oh, yeah.
It has evolved.
Really good cigar.
But I think it's a waste to smoke these guys anytime soon. I mean,
Well, if you had a cabinet of 50.
oh, perfect, isn't it? You'd say you'd mark 2020 on them and start looking at them then.
When I send in my bill for doing these videos eventually, I might just put one box of these.
Yeah, Dee's rolling on the floor laughing because you get the email. But seriously, well blended cigars. Love the evolution.
Why don't
Love
we get
the
regional
construction.
releases like this?
We do.
Do we?
We got the Bushido.
Okay, that was good. Yeah, we'll take that. But that's one out of about 75.
Well, we've actually had a lot of good regionals.
Yeah, we have, but this is up there in the very top of regionals for me.
I love this. This is some serious quality here too.
I mean, if they put this out as one of the LEs, you'd be talking about it, I think, in time as
one of the better ones.
One of the right up the top. I mean, I know it's early, but
so I'm talking 92, 93 right now.
I reckon it's higher than that.
Yeah, loving it, absolutely loving it. And for those who actually have managed to get their hands on some, congratulations.
Yeah. All our Serbian brothers. We got many Serbian brothers.
We do.
Do we?
We do.
Don't look at me. I've never offended them.
It's only a matter of time.
Now that I know we've got some.
It's only a matter of time.
Be fair.
Back to the end of the last third. Last third, Kenny, you were just saying that it's got a bit grubby.
It's a different cigar. First, of course, how much did we lose?
We ran out of battery.
We've decided we'd actually now hook up the camera. So in fact, this may be the first you're seeing of us. There's still a little bit to go, so it might redeem itself, but...
no, it has got a bit hot, a bit grubby, I must say.
It did, yes, last it kicked in.
Yeah.
Up until then, it was gorgeous.
It's a layaway.
You'd be putting them away. If you bought a cabinet of 50 and you had them and you knew you were going to smoke them over the next 10 years, you wouldn't mind smoking half a dozen over the first 2 or 3 years and then get into them after that.
But if you actually, a lot of guys got into the splits with the guys in Serbia. If you got into the splits, I wouldn't be.
Don't rush them.
I wouldn't be rushing them, right? If you got 5 or 6 cigars, I wouldn't be rushing them at all.
Try one.
Yeah.
If you got half a dozen, try one, but then put the rest away. Well, maybe you like them.
Well, what I really have enjoyed is it is Sancho Panza right down to its bootstraps. You know, and you just wish you could fast forward 5 or 6 years on this. Its cream's gone on it. It's
that creamy caramel. Look, there are still remnants of what made it such a great cigar, but it has got that sort of terribly young, still coming together, bit of heat, bit of earthy grubbiness.
Full body.
Pretty full.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say halfway between medium and full.
So I'd still give this a 91, 92.
I would have given that first 2/3 95 plus. Yeah, and now I'd come back to about a 91, 92. I think.
91, 92.
Probably fair.
With, really, it's a 95, 96 cigar, guys. Putting it down for 5 years' time. Plus, it's probably going to get better. I'd love to see the evolution into the sweeter spices that Sancho Panza delivers with a little bit of age. And I think it's going to be there in spades. I mean, it really is a lockdown, no lame misère cigar.
And no lay misère.
Yeah.
Lay down misère.
No lame misère.
Yeah. Look, I agree. And it is. It's just a bit of a shame that's sort of finished it. Because it's taken the gloss off it. But before that, it was fantastic.
We taste young cigars all the time. It happens all the time. Yeah. Take it away. So you're off to Cuba in
Off for a couple of weeks. Oh, and early next month.
So how long? I know you're spending a lot of time fishing in Las Salinas.
I'll get in. I've got a day in Havana. We go fishing for 5 days. Come back, got 1 day in Havana, and then go.
Okay, so you'll catch up with Jose Antonio.
Well,
with a bit of luck.
With a bit of Jose, if you're watching this, get in touch. Seriously.
Yeah.
Not an easy man to get hold of.
No. So you're in Havana for a couple of days. That's it.
Yeah, that'll be all.
That'll be it.
Yeah.
If you're in Havana at the time, drop Kenny a line through the forum.
Yeah. I think we get in on the 1st or 2nd. Go fishing on the 3rd.
Then you have to Helsinki after
No,
that.
Helsinki
first.
First. Singapore, Helsinki. About 4 days in Helsinki.
You got much time in Helsinki?
The weekend we're doing a little tasting.
Yeah. Glorious.
It should be the tasting of the year.
So, any Helsinki members, they can touch base with you? You need some time?
Absolutely. Well, I haven't seen the program, but I think there should be some time on the first day or two, and then the last 2 days is full tasting.
Full wine tastings. Full wine tastings there.
And then finish the tasting about midnight on Sunday and leave at about 6 o'clock Monday morning.
To Helsinki, Paris, Havana? Or
London, Miami, Cancun.
Oh, of course.
That'll be fun. Night in Cancun. Couldn't get in time.
Well, we'll catch up when you get back. Look forward to
Well,
it.
I'm still here for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, seriously. You're increasingly disorganised the closer a trip becomes. So,
Listen, I've had to nursemaid you on enough.
Have a great trip, Ab. Have a great trip. To members, I'll see you next week, where Smithy and I will be doing the Meteors from Monte Cristo. Look forward to it. Until then, cheers.